beauty for women over 40. Sometimes, when we go online or when we go on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, they are not showing women our age. So I wanted to be able to have a place where everybody can come and get a little piece of everything. I am a woman over 40. Hell, I'm almost 50 for real. I feel strong talking about beauty. Welcome to the Brows & Co. Show, your backstage pass to the world of brows, beauty, and business. I'm your host, Kechia Taylor, and I'm thrilled to have you with us for this weekly episode. Get ready to immerse yourself in the fascinating world of beauty trends, brow secrets, and the ins and outs of the beauty industry. Whether you're a beauty enthusiast, a business owner, or just curious about what goes on behind the scenes, you're in for a treat. So without further ado, let's explore the magic that happens when beauty meets business on the Brows & Co. Show. Welcome back to the Brows & Co. Show. I'm Kechia Taylor, CEO and franchisor of Brows & Company and your host of the Brows & Co. Show. So today's episode is fun, right? It's all about why I started this podcast, the Brows & Co. Show. It's like, Kechia, don't you get enough? You have the Brows & Company Microblading Academy. You have Brows & Company Beauty, but now you want the Brows & Co. Show? What is this all about? Why do you want this? You have your skincare line, you have your makeup product line, you have your courses, you have your clients, your services. What more do you want? Why do you want to do the Brows & Co. Show? Simple. I want to be able to tap into people like you who don't know about Brows & Company, who don't know about me, who want to learn more about the business, who want to learn more about our classes, our training, our services, who want to be properly educated on beauty and permanent makeup, and especially beauty for women over 40. Sometimes, when we go online or when we go on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, they are not showing women our age. So I wanted to be able to have a place where everybody can come and get a little piece of everything. I am a woman over 40. Hell, I'm almost 50 for real. I feel strong talking about beauty, ageless beauty, beauty for women over 40. I'm very strong about that. Careers for women over 40, things that women over 40 do. Now, if you're 20 and you're on this podcast episode, that's completely fine too. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was coming from. And a lot of you don't know me or you don't hear me speak at the wonderful events that I go and speak at. And a lot of you guys probably don't get to conversate with me when you come into Brows & Company. And for those of you who do, I'm grateful and fortunate enough to meet you and talk to you. And this podcast is all about you. It's all about the stories that you guys come and tell me, the stories about your transformations, the stories about your businesses taking off, the stories about you looking 10 years younger because you got your brows done or your eyeliner done or your lips done, and you just are feeling more confident at work, in the boardroom, or whatever it may be. I am excited to be a part of your lives. I'm excited for Brows & Company to be a part of your lives. And in order for me to go with you on that journey, I had to go a little bit deeper to connect with you. It's so many things that I want to talk about, that I want to do, that, like people, like a lot of you guys didn't know how old I was until this podcast. A lot of you guys didn't know that I have 2 adult children and I'm an empty nester. Like a lot of you guys don't know that. So if it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't be able to go deep with you or give you the tea on a lot of things, what's going on in the beauty industry, what's going on in the permanent makeup industry. I'm just grateful to still be in this business and grateful to still be in this industry where I can come on this podcast and really have no fluff and really talk to you about certain things. I mean, I could do better at editing, I could do better, but this is me. This is me every day. This is how I am. This is me in the raw. Like, there is really no editing. There is really no sugarcoating anything. If I mess up, I mess up. I'm human just like everybody else. And a client made a comment to me the other day, and this is one of the reasons why I feel great about doing this podcast. I was doing her brows. She came in and got a service, and I was doing her brows, and we were talking, just like we always talk. We talk about everything, y'all. We talk about men, music, celebrities, what's going on here, there, Diddy, everything, right? So I love when clients come in because I get to tap into you. Sometimes I don't see people for the whole week, and then when I do see your smiling, beautiful face, you light up my whole day. I had a client come in. She was getting her brows done, and I don't know how we got into it, but we started talking about men. It was a juicy conversation. It was so juicy that our guest services receptionist, she pulled up a chair, chimed in. And it was just fun, just us women kind of talk about what's going on in like the dating scene. And it was just kind of fun, It was like a 20-year difference from our receptionist to like the client. And I'm over here doing the services. And it was just a beautiful thing. But she said one thing. She was like, Kechia, are you the owner? And I was like, yes. And she was like, wow, I can't believe the owner is doing my brows. I can't believe that you're so nice and just so welcoming and into it. And I'm like, I'm like looking like, how am I supposed to be? This is me, y'all. This is me. This is how I am every day at home, at work, with the employees, with my kids. I don't switch up. I don't. I'm just genuinely a nice, good, happy, smiling person. And she just still couldn't believe that we're just over there having this crazy conversation. I'm chiming in too, right? I'm giving her my men experience too. Like, I'm chiming in. I'm offering advice to the younger person. I'm chiming in too. And she just was just like, wow, I just couldn't believe that. First, the owner was doing her brows. I mean, look, I got to keep my skill up to date too. I love to transform women's lives through beauty, but also I have to, do the services too to stay fresh, to stay current, to keep my skills up to date and up to par as well. And I want to interact with people. I want to see what kind of people is coming into my business, what people are saying about my company, my brand, my image. And I'm glad that I project a good image. I'm glad that I made her feel good as a person, because I'm thinking to myself, am I supposed to be acting different? Am I supposed to be acting like, I didn't get that, because I'm being me. So I'm not acting. I'm just being Kechia. I'm just being myself. But I wondered how many more people thought like that and maybe didn't want to ask me, or maybe afraid to ask me, was I the owner? Yes, I'm the owner, and I enjoy talking to you as a client, as a graduate, as a student. I enjoy connecting with people. I enjoy transforming lives, whether it be through business, education, or beauty services, or just overall conversation. If I can be a value add to your life, then I'm happy of that. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I have a purpose and that I'm doing what I really love to do. And I'm very passionate about what I actually do. So the next time you're near browsing company and I'm working, ask, hey, is Kechia here? Is the owner here? I'm there. Trust and believe they will come and get me. I would love to speak with you. I would love to chat with you. I would love to say hi to you. I would love to know how you found us. Do you listen to this podcast? That's what this is all about. It's all about building a beautiful community of people who don't have to feel estranged from me or my business, because first, we're very personable. So if you don't know me, you definitely know our employees. Everybody here does such a great job with communicating and connecting with people, and I'm grateful to have those people on staff at Browsing Company, but also so that you can feel comfortable with Browsing Company as a business, and we can be your go-to place if you have any questions about beauty, business, or education. And I just felt like this podcast was overdue. It's years overdue. And it's just a way for me to express myself, besides being behind the chair or behind the scenes or sitting in my office. It's a way for you to really get to know the person behind the brand. I'm not hiding. I'm definitely not hiding. I do so much in the community and so much outside of Browsing Company that I don't get a chance to really talk about all the wonderful things that I get to do for wonderful people. And this is just the way to do it. And I feel confident about this podcast. And I'm so glad that you decided to let me insert myself into your lives, whether you're at the gym, at home, at work, listening with your earphones on Apple Music, or watching on YouTube. I'm just glad to be a part of your day and that you allow for me to do that. Again, that was just a quick episode on why I started the podcast. And I want to invite you to come on this journey with me. Don't be afraid. I'm not scary. You know, I'm a normal person just like everybody else. I just am very passionate about what I do, and I know you are passionate about what you do, and I just want to connect with you in that kind of way. I'm Kechia Taylor, CEO and franchisor of Browsing Company and your host of the Browsing Co. Show, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.